All right, what's going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video. So finally, we've heard something from Inart because Hot Toys has been dropping, bombs left and right, and Inart has been relatively quiet. And I'm glad they finally showed us something, and some of them really did caught my attention. So now you're looking at Harry Potter. We're just gonna move past that. If you're a Harry Potter fan, good for you. At least you have that to look forward to in another year or two. We got Pattinson. This figure, I haven't pre-ordered this or the Hot Toys version. I'm waiting to see which one I would actually get. If I learned anything from Inart, I don't need to pre-order it. The Joker, who is, widely acclaimed, I could still pick it up right now. So I don't need to commit to Inart as of yet. But this one looks good. I'm waiting for the Hot Toys as well because they do have, all these options, the one that we have now. I want to see who would come out on top, to be honest. And then we have Gandalf. As you guys know, I am a Lord of the Rings fan, so you might think that this is a no-brainer for me, but again, I'm going to wait and see how if somebody gets it in hand. It looks really great, but I'm really happy with my Asmus Gandalf, both white and gray, and the gray even has a substitute head sculpt for Gandalf the Grey that's coming up soon. So I don't feel the immense need to grab this as of yet, to be quite honest with you. I'm pretty happy and satisfied with my Gandalf. Now, I know a person who is very happy to see this Pennywise, which is Will. It looks great, man. That backdrop really adds to the dramatic effect of this guy right here. I hope the neck connector is the same as Hot Toys, so he could still use. I mean, you can buy a body of Hot Toys because it's pretty inexpensive now. Paul Atreides. I like the movie. I don't think I'm gonna get this. I don't like the movie that much to spend. And correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is their only global license, so this is one could be acquirable into our beautiful U.S. retailers. The head sculpt looks great. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I don't feel the need nor wanted to spend upwards of $300 for this character. Looks good, looks really good, but I just don't have it in me in Dune. As far as Dune, just not gonna spend that much. Aragorn. This is a hard one because I love Lord of the Rings. I love Aragorn. Asmus did theirs. It's not even comparable. However, Asmus has been getting better with their crown line. Again, I want to wait and see. If this sells out, that's fine. I think they're going to make one. This one surprised me in a good way, which is Michael Jackson. We haven't seen one since DX03. I think that's what Michael Jackson is, DX04 from Hot Toys. And those were considered grails. And this one looks, my goodness, short of a statue because of the backdrop, it creates a scene for you. And I don't know. Tell me in the comments what kind of concert this is. But I've seen this. Is it I don't know. It's like a world tour concert if I'm not mistaken. But if that lights up, I don't know if it does. It should. That'll be so much fun, and it's gonna be so much expensive as well. However, my God, if you're a Michael Jackson fan, this is a must-have. I mean, you don't have a lot of option when it comes to Michael Jackson. Without even seeing the eyes, and I don't even need to see the eyes, it looks fantastic already. I mean, this is what you want. Some assortment of hands, posing options that you do have here. They might want to consider a crotch grabber here because yes, if the base is magnetized, but if he's dancing around, lifting his leg up, you want him secured. So maybe a waist grabber of some sort. So something that would keep him secure, and so you can pull off some dancing poses. Now, as far as the head sculpt, man, it looks great. The glasses we're talking about Inart here. It needs to be a little bit better, in my opinion. This looks kind of toyish. This kind of takes away the realism of, the figure. Everything else, the lens has to be better. But Superman, Man of Steel, huge Superman fan. I am. This kind of highlights, I guess, the differences between what we got from Hot Toys, even though Now, keep in mind, the differences is not night and day. We're talking about some. This is not DX11 versus in our Joker. Hot Toy Superman, especially, well, the black suit Superman is basically recycled. So we're talking about the Justice League Superman. That's what, like 4 or 5 years old, maybe. So it's not that far off. And you can see not just from the head sculpt, but from the body proportions. Now they asked for this guy, it's a little small. I get that. It's not perfect, but this angry head sculpt compared to the one that Hot Toys used, I think it's way superior. And this is not, they don't need, I don't feel the need to have this rooted hair because there's no benefit to it. He has a short hair. That's all you needed basically from this figure. You just need his look to be as menacing as possible, really. And it shows in here that it could be achieved. The relaxed head sculpt, it's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's still, you can make an argument, it's still better than the Hot Toys version, right? The angry head sculpt, for sure. Now, do you really need the eyes to light up? That's a good plus because Hot Toys did that. I don't think Inart is going to do that because this light up head sculpt, you don't need a rolling eyeball system for this. You don't. I mean, it's just going to look one way. So you could get away with installing an LED lights in it. So, that could be achieved. The body proportions, the legs could be a little bigger, but that's it. S should be bigger. And that's basically, I think they need to do in this guy. Now, the question here, if you are a collector, is it safe to get this now? Or is there a chance that Hot Toys make their own artisan version of this? And if they did, would you rather pick that up? That's a dilemma. I probably would, me personally, with Inart, I don't know. Just looked at Joker. I didn't feel the need to pre-order, and I was correct. Even if I wanted to, even if that is more superior than Joker now, let's say from Hot Toys, if that's your perspective, that's to somebody's perspective, I could have picked it up right now, but I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't. This, I think, would be less than Joker, price wise and demand wise. And there's always a chance that Hot Toys would make their own artisan version. So I would wait and see. Me personally, if I don't feel the need to pre-order this, I don't think they're gonna make me pay for not pre-ordering this. I'm talking about Inart. So if Hot Toys didn't make their own or announce their own, then maybe I'll pick it up. Maybe. But because the thing is, unlike DX11 as well, the Hot Toys Superman or Man of Steel is not that old nor not that outdated. This is better for sure, but I don't feel like I have a figure from 2009, if that makes any sense. So, but definitely this is better. This is the Superman that you want if you are a huge Cavill fan. But let me know in the comments, are any of these interest you at all? Gonna pre-order it? Let me know in what store do you guys normally do that. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.